Rokuro, Kurogane. I just do not understand them.
You saw them. Demons. We're crazy.
Sure, but they go through life with such crystal clear sense of purpose.
Even demons have things they're not willing to let go. Or do you think us mere animals, running around killing people left and right?
I know. I understand demons still have a certain consciousness, but I look at those two and they seem passionate, like normal people.
Well, I've yet to meet a human so passionate he'd chop his own head off.
Do you have a purpose like they do?
I do, in fact. Ever since Artorius used my brother as a sacrifice.
Typical demon nonsense. The Abbey exists to protect the people. Yes, sometimes cold, painful decisions need to be made to protect the many. But they never stoop to human sacrifice. Besides, as shepherd, Artorius will cleanse the world of...
If that's what you think, ask the precious shepherd yourself. Ask him just what he did 3 years ago.
He wouldn't. He'd never...
Rokuro wants to slay his brother, even if it kills him. And Kurogane had his own head lopped off just to forge powerful swords. How do those two find it in themselves to go so far?
It's just how they are. They're demons. Not exactly normal.
Yeah, it's scary. But I also kinda admire it. But me, I don't have anything I'm that desperate to accomplish.
Not yet, you mean. In time, you'll find something.
You really think so?
Almost certainly. But don't feel you have to go and risk your life over it. You're not a demon, and you should stay that way. You deserve a normal life.
Okay.
But never mind. Just the foolish ramblings of a demon girl.
I made the Enfu rush out to the docks to scout the place out. Pretty smart, am I right?
I pity that creature sometimes.
That Kurogane, though, what a character! Giving his own body to forge a sword, like some kind of ritual sacrifice.
Ritual sacrifice. It's certainly something only a demon would do. It was a necessary sacrifice in order to gain power.
A necessary sacrifice. What a vicious turn of phrase.
Indeed.
Still, I can't say I'm not thrilled to see how it all turns out. If what you give is mere meat for a god's morbid lunch, could there be a more trivial sacrifice? But if the offering is one's own body and soul, even a single hair can be portentous. I wonder which he will have been in the end.
The ship is on its way, right on schedule.
Of course it is. They don't have the Reaper on board.
One more thing. Apparently, Shigure is Artorius' bodyguard.
So we'll have to face him down sometime, no matter what.
It's in our best interest to get rid of him while he's working alone. The problem is, Rokuro can't beat him by himself.
Agreed. Shigure is not to be trifled with.
Certainly. That's why, when Rokuro creates an opening, we're going to take Shigure out.
You want us to meddle in somebody else's private quarrel?
If it affects my own quarrel, yes.
I suppose I'm in the same position. Besides, I can still use him. There's no sense in throwing his life away.
Rokuro's not really a guy to care about the big picture. He might try to hack your limbs off a bit, but he'll get over it.
Bad news! A group of praetors have left the docks and are headed this way! They said they were coming to purge Eleanor the traitor!
Purge?
Velvet, what do we do?
We take them head on. And you're fighting with us, Eleanor.
An order, I presume.
It is. Protect Laphicet. And defeat the Exorcists.
All right. I understand.
Just remember, if we lose Eleanor, Laphicet will turn into a demon.
I haven't forgotten. But we need to pool all the resources we have. She needs us for our own ends. And we'll use that to our advantage in this fight.
Just don't push your luck too far, Velvet.
And so recently was she a noble, upstanding young exorcist. How quickly one falls when entering Velvet's dark orbit.
Ask me if I care.
Should be a wire cutter right there. There's a wire cutter by the switch. Ashley. Wire cutter by the switch.
That's a small wire cutter.
Well, does the job for the miniature.
Maybe I'm supposed to count.
I'll end this quickly.
Dear police! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Find it here!
Its guardian was angry at it.
Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart?
Yeah, sort of.
Let's do our best!
It looks like no one is injured.
Everyone ready to play?
Why are you you like you want to kill
I'll
someone?
cut down anyone in my way.
That's what I'm gonna do, kill these monsters. So I can level up. I've never heard of killing monsters to level up.
How does it feel about a crazy cat woman? And you're going to name it Ashley.
I call you a weirdo.
You're a crazy cat person. Hey, Jessica Hearts. How you doing? Use a Ziploc bag for these small little pieces.
Let's get started!
This fight is over!
So,
Hey, Dal. He's also a real quick.
Don't waste my time.
Wow, all sorts of things popped out.
Yep, it's a whimsical wonderland over here.
Traitor Eleanor! You should be ashamed of yourself, cowering to demons.
Your collusion could spell disaster to the Abbey if left unchecked. The only possible atonement is your death.
Boring shit. Just a heart has. You have the switch. I think Just a Heart has a switch here. Well, 1,000 subs, I'm giving away a Nintendo Switch, so.
You've betrayed the people and sullied Artorias' ideals.
This is a PS4 game.
No, that's not...
These Tails will come back to the
She's
Switch.
testing me.
Nintendo?
I know I
Tails?
have to fight. My mission calls
Tails
for
was
it.
never owned in
But
Nintendo.
any
It
more
was
of this
in
will
3DS.
kill them.
What?
It was
Time
on
for you to
3DS.
die and be purged!
And the original Tails actually were on the Super Nintendo.
The DS version was originally on
Can't do it. I
PS2.
can't kill them.
Say, you think it'll come on the Switch?
I'm not done yet.
I showed that to my mom. She said, nope.
There.
Well,
Now we're even,
need
Eleanor.
1,000 sub.
You've got new
8,000
swords!
subs and
Sinister.
one Switch
I
giveaway.
like it.
I take it you're ready.
Yeah. All that's left is to kill Shigure.
With me as a witness.
I...
Keep on fighting like that, and you'll be killed. And if you get killed, Laphicet will lose his vessel.
I know that.
Velvet, wait.
You're not going to kill them?
I'm just not that hungry right now. I've got new orders for you.
They said
Fight
the
the
audio's
exorcists,
really
But
high.
make sure they don't die.
Understood.
You go to the OBS, right? This is the audio for the music. Just go halfway then. Let them know if that's better.
Is that better?
I guess that was as far as Eleanor could go.
I think so. Push her any further and she's bound to break.
Ever the virtuous exorcist.
That very virtue is what lets her be Laphicet's vessel. Besides, I can't help but admire her commitment. She's enduring total disgrace to accomplish her mission.
How uncommonly pleasant of you.
Pleasant folks don't use people the way we do.
Yeah, you've got that right.
Everyone ready to play?
Hey, is everyone alright?
end this quickly.
Yeah, I love this game.
This fight is over!
Hey, Rogoro. Why did he call your storm howl a reject?
Well, you see, when blacksmiths make swords, they don't just make one at a time. They make a whole bunch. The best one of them all is the one that gets presented to the sword's commissioner, while the rest are tossed aside.
Huh. I didn't realize the standards were so high.
The head of my clan gets the real storm howl, and his siblings get the remainders.
So one is real, and the others are imitations?
I guess so. Shigure has the real one, and... yeah, guess that makes mine an imitation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to imply...
Don't apologize. You got me to finally realize something. It might just be why I'm so hung up on beating him.
Oh.
And to Velvet, which Laphicet is real, and which is the imitation?
Oh, what are you saying?
She means my name. It's the same as Velvet's brothers.
Huh?
The one who went and got sacrificed by Artorias.
Surely you are mistaken. Our shepherd would never do such a thing.
But what else could make Velvet hate Artorias so much?
I don't...
So you have a truth, and Velvet has a truth. Now which is the real one, and which is the imitation?
Don't waste my time.
Probably screaming Zelda.
Here, please! You broke me! Here's your justice! Fight it order!
Did you see that? I beat it!
I won't run away!
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. You and Shigure both use the Rangetsu style. But to me it looked like you both fight completely differently. Why is that?
Our school encompasses two distinct forms. To the outside world, we're known for fighting with a single greatsword. But we also study dual short swords should need arise.
So, Shigure uses the greatsword, and you use the short.
In most schools, wouldn't the secondary technique be used primarily in support of the first?
That's true for us as well. We learn the dual short swords to provide sparring partners for those studying the greatsword.
Then why would you handicap yourself against Lord Shigure? He's no mere swordsman.
As I'm painfully aware, Shigure is a true master. We trained together since we were small children. I was his sparring partner for 10 years. His skill with the greatsword is godlike. So, in order to beat him, I took up the short blades. To our school, it might be secondary, but it's what I know best.
You're badly disadvantaged in reach.
If I eliminate my fear, I have a chance. If I can control the terror of being split in half and I can step inside his guard, he'll have 2 times the trouble.
Eliminating fear, huh? A style for someone who's lost his humanity.
Right?
It's like you two brothers are the very swords you carry.
Huh?
Stormhowl, a godlike sword known to all as the strongest there ever was. Stormquell, burdened by the ceaseless struggle to best the other. One, an exorcist who walks in the light. One, a demon moving through the shadows. The only thing these two polar opposites want
Is to cut down the other.
Precisely!
Both are renowned blades. But I don't see what exorcists and demons have to do with it.
Don't waste my time.
I enter the fray. Watch it! Shooting star!
This fight is over! I'm ready for this.
Get that mod? Want to be a moderator?
This fight is over!
What did you get mod? Probably Daisegi a fight tomorrow.
There they are.
The music is on.
Which must mean they took out every one of the exorcists who went after them.
Hey, I told them not to bother. Now how did that sword of yours turn out? Fine, I'll find out for myself.
Rokuro, we can handle the exorcists. Go and find your victory.
Thanks.
All right, let's get down to business. Not bad. Better not die too quickly on me. I want this to be fun. Come on.
Now, rise, arise, ascending, angel!
I don't even need to dodge. It'll be the same every time. Those are some fine-looking swords you got there. Take a good look, because they're going to cut you down. Yeah, that's right. Get into it. Keep it up. I love it.
This sounds so good.
Can you hear it? That's his brother, got it? Your brother.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
But I'm not done yet.
Brothers divided.
You put up a good fight. I'll give you that. But you're a frickin' demon. Shouldn't you bring more to the table than pretty damn good Rangetsu style? You don't have what it takes to win against the rightful heir.
Don't count me out. Just yet. I've got something to show you! Take this!
Now that was clever! Giving up one of your own hands to go for my neck. If I was just a second slower, I'd be dead now. I like it. This is what I've been looking for. All right, let's call it good here. Listen up! If y'all want any hope of beating me, come find me once you're more skilled and better armed.
I'll cut you down. No matter how many times I lose. No matter how
look at
many
the big
years
one like
it
each other.
takes.
What the hell's that?
There we go. That's the face I'm looking for. So vicious. It's perfect.
What is wrong with him?
Shouldn't you be worrying more about your
Really
own
cute
skin?
chick.
The entire Abbey knows by now that you're a traitor.
It's a fat cat.
that guy. He was really strong.
What's that empty armor back there?
Yeah, he was.
He's a guy. He's a swords.
They all are.
Blacksmith makes swords.
But we will beat him if we must. No matter what it
Is
takes.
he a demon?
Yeah, he's a demon.
The Von Elty
The
is here.
demons aren't bad in this. They make them out to be bad, but they're not.
Let's get going.
They're just the
Please,
delusions.
take me with you.
Hey, Diamond Minecraft, how you doing?
I'll make a sword that surpasses Stormhowl yet. I know I will. But for another blade to beat Stormhowl, its wielder must be a swordsman of unmatched skill.
Hey,
Good to
Isaac.
hear.
Got any room on this pile of wood scrap for a suit of armor?
If not, make someone wear it.
Works for me.
We are good.
You heard him, Kurogane.
Many thanks.
Okay, we're off to find Grimoire and decipher the
You're just
book.
interested in
You
this
know
game,
where we're going, right, kiddo?
aren't you?
Yeah. We're headed for the Salt Archipelago in Southgand.
You just want to see how it ends.
I want to play it.